Hey everyone, well I am here in the New Mexico State Legislature. I made it home just in time to hear the closing arguments of our New Mexico State House, who just took historic steps to shore up New Mexico's healthcare and food assistance and public broadcasting funding here in the state. And I'm here with Speaker Javier Martinez, Floor Leader Rena Sapansky, our Whip Day Hoffman-Vigil, and our Appropriations Chair Nathan Small. So Speaker, tell us what happened here today.
Look, we came together in a special session along with our Senate colleagues and the governor to address some of the most urgent needs because of Trump's dysfunction and the cruel, big, nasty, brutal bill that he ushered to give his buddies a huge tax cut. We came together to ensure that families keep their costs down, including the cost of health insurance through the Affordable Care Act, including food security for seniors who are low income, including guidance for access to vaccinations for children to avoid these preventable diseases like measles and polio. And of course, to ensure that our rural clinics and our hospitals remain open in light of the federal shutdown and in light of the dysfunction coming out of Washington, D.C.
And Leader Sapansky, this was a big deal. New Mexico is one of only a handful of states that's taking proactive action. Why did you guys do this?
You know, we saw the chaos in Washington, D.C., and we stepped forward to act. And we saw the intense uncertainty that families are feeling around healthcare. Are they going to be able to afford health insurance premiums? New Mexico just passed a solution to make sure that we keep your health insurance as affordable as possible. We're also shoring up all of our rural health facilities across the state to make sure that, because with federal chaos causing people to lose Medicaid and health care, that we're going to make sure those rural frontline clinics are open and that people are getting their needs met.
And I know a lot of people are asking me, how did New Mexico do this? This is a really big deal. So our Appropriations Chair is such an incredible steward of New Mexico's resources. Tell us how we invested the funds to make this possible.
What we've done is made sure that we have smart budgets that invest in New Mexicans, but also save and have reserves that are ready to go. And so this summer, from Tucumcari, Taos, all the way down to Sunland Park, we were meeting with New Mexicans and being in communities, looking at the potential impacts. And as the speaker, the leader, and the whip have showed and shared the impacts that we saw that started yesterday, October the 1st, when federal dysfunction closed the government, the Trump administration's cuts started to take effect. We were able to dedicate over $100 million to make sure that our 30,000 seniors continue to receive their food benefits, that there is funding for the rural healthcare clinics and rural hospitals that the speaker and leader talked about, and to make sure that emergency response continues to go strong even when the federal government is shut down and we can face natural disasters. We still have strong reserves, and we're laser focused on creating jobs, growing our economy, but really defending New Mexicans against what is happening with Republicans in Washington, D.C., cutting funding every which way that they can, seemingly every day that they can.
And this is just such an incredible moment for New Mexico. It's a huge deal. I want to ask our whip to close us out here. How does it feel to be one of the only and first states to actually act to help our people in this moment?
Feels incredible. What an amazing privilege to serve with this amazing team of dedicated, wonderful public servants. And I think that New Mexico needs to be a model to other states. Don't be afraid to act. You too have the power to resist the dysfunction and the cruelty coming out of Washington. Together, we will stand strong and we shall overcome.
You guys make me so proud to be a New Mexican.